4, 5, 6 years and you're not getting any more results. All right, you're not losing any more weight, you're looking the same. Are you skinny fat? All right, skinny fat would be someone, let's say you're a 5'6" female, you're 138 pounds, all right, from in your mind, that doesn't sound very heavy. You don't look very heavy, but you're not hard, all right? That's because even though your weight isn't high, you have no muscle. When you have no muscle, you don't have that look that you're looking for. You don't have that Instagram model look. You don't have that Schwarzenegger look if you're a guy and you're trying to get that nice physique. All right, so a lot of us do lots of cardio. We think when we're trying to lose weight that we should do cardio. All right, let's prioritize our fitness real quick. If you were to prioritize your health and fitness, number one is always going to be diet. You guys already know this, but let me tell you right now, you will never have the body that you want unless you're on an organized diet. So depending on whatever diet you want to be on, whatever works for you, the first thing I would do is invest in a good diet, okay? So Planet Fitness, all right, if you ever want a custom keto meal plan and lose massive amounts of weight, let us know. You can DM us, we can hook you up with a diet. If not, I can refer you in a lot of directions to learn more about that. There's a lot of information on the internet. So let's get that straight. First thing is diet. Second is weights, all right? The second most important thing is weights. So believe it or not, when you think want to lose weight, you should consider lifting more weight. All right, cardio is going to be your third priority. So for some of us, all right, that's really screwing us up. We're like, I gotta get my cardio in. Are you gonna go lift weights today? Well, I'm gonna go knock out my cardio. You get to class, you're like, all right, I gotta leave early today. Let me get the cardio in. No, you're wrong. You should always do weights first and then cardio comes last, all right? So let's talk about this, all right? I'm not saying you shouldn't do cardio. You definitely should do cardio, all right? You need cardio in your life, okay? Cardio works your cardiovascular system, your heart. You need your heart health to live long, to be healthy. You should definitely do cardio. But I'm gonna tell you some of the myths that are separate or that are kind of around cardio, all right? Number one, cardio is the best way to burn fat. Okay, so let's look at this real quick. Cardio does burn fat, all right? You're burning calories. But we think that for some reason, if we spend a certain amount of time on a treadmill and we burn a certain amount of calories, that's directly related to burning fat. It's definitely not the best way, all right? It's the least best way out of those three things I just told you, diet, weights, and cardio, okay? So, for example, if you are going to work out for 35 minutes, okay? And you burn, you know, you're doing interval cardio, you're doing sustained cardio, whatever let's just say you go on a run for 35 minutes and you burn 300 calories, all right? 300 calories from fat, all right? And you're in that fat burning zone, all right? It doesn't really matter how you did that, but if you're breaking down muscle fiber while you're doing, like with resistance exercise, you're gonna burn more calories after the fact. So even though you may, in 30 minutes, you may burn more calories on a treadmill, if you did 30 minutes of weights, you're gonna continue to burn calories for the rest of the day, even days later, because your muscle fibers are damaged and they have to repair. So here's a big truth bomb. Some of you guys are not gonna like to hear this. That whole afterburn, that EPOC, that excessive post-workout calorie burn, is super exaggerated. You do not burn that many calories later in your day, later into the next day from doing cardio. Doesn't work that way, all right? You do from lifting weights. So in my opinion, the best way, if you were to design your workout program, would be to segregate your cardio from your weights, all right? So if you have all the time in the world, what I recommend would be wake up, do fasted cardio, that means on an empty stomach. You're gonna burn the most fat because you have no glycogen, you have no carbohydrates in your stomach, so it's gonna go right to whatever you're stored. Whatever's stored, that's what it's gonna burn, all right? And then later in the day, you can have some meals in you, and then you can go and hit weights, do all that heavy, hardcore muscle damage, and then you can eat proteins, and that's how you're going to put on muscle and get leaner. Now listen, the more muscle you have, the higher your metabolic rate. That means the more you are burning. So your goal, if you want to get lean, should be put on more muscle. How do you put on more muscle? You lift weights, all right? You eat proteins, you get bigger, you get stronger, you're gonna burn more. Okay, so once again, I'm not saying don't do cardio, but weights are always better. That's why people that lift weights have that physique, all right? Why is this true? How do we know this is true? When was the last time you said that you wanted to look like an Ethiopian marathon champion? You never have, all right? Because all they do is run. All right, they have to maintain a low body fat, but they also have very low muscle because they have to run for, 20 something odd miles in a row. All right, now, if you like running, if you enjoy running, keep running. I'm not discouraging you from being a distance runner. I'm not discouraging you from doing endurance contests. But I think the people I'm talking to right now are people that want results, people that want to look good naked, all right? Don't you want to look good naked? I want to look good naked. So the best way to look good naked is by lifting weights, eating clean, and then doing cardio the right way, all right? The best way to do cardio, sorry, there's a freaking wild beast in here making all sorts of noise. The best way to do cardio is high intensity interval training. Now what that means is you're picking your heart rate up really high and you're bringing it down. All right, picking it up, bringing it down. All right, so everybody says, oh, well, don't you want to be in that perfect fat burning zone? That way you only burn calories from fat. Well, guess what? It doesn't really matter. If you spike it up, all right, you're going to burn a certain amount of calories. You bring your heart rate down, your heart has to work to then bring it down. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is there's 3,500 calories in 1 pound of fat. So to lose 1 pound of fat a week, you have to burn more than 3,500 calories. It doesn't really matter how you get that done. Calories in, calories out, you have to be in a deficit to burn that weight. Now, the problem with doing just all cardio is this. You're doing all cardio, even though you're burning fats, you will burn carbs and you will burn proteins. If you're burning muscle, your metabolic rate will go down. Your metabolic rate goes down, that means your metabolism goes down. You're not burning as much fat. Your metabolism is not ramped up. To ramp up your metabolism, you need weights. You need to stimulate those muscles. You need to break them down, and then we need to eat and repair and grow and get that metabolic rate up. All right. The other thing too is some people think, all right, well, I'm getting older, so I got to be good on my joints. So I only do cardio. I just do cardio. No, weights are extremely important. In fact, they're more important as you get older. After 25, you lose about 0.5% of your lean body mass every year. So you need to do something to make up for that, which is resistance training, okay? So the other thing too, especially for my females, what depletes as we get older, all right? Osteoporosis sets in, your bones start depleting, all right? The only way to get strong bones is by adding stress to them with resistance exercise. So females, as you get older, you must be lifting weights. You can't just only do cardio, all right? There's also some hormonal issues that can happen when you're not lifting weights. My guys, all right, when you lift weights, your body has a testosterone demand. Your brain literally tells your body to make more testosterone because you're putting your body under certain stressors. All right, so to wrap this all up, cardio, is it good? Yes. But if your fitness was a hamburger, the meat, all right, the most important part would be your diet. The lettuce and tomato, all right, that would be weightlifting, and the freaking mustard would be cardio, guys, all right? A good ratio for your cardio to your weightlifting would be 3 to 1. You should be spending 3 times as amount of time lifting weights as you are doing cardio. If you're doing an hour of cardio, or if you're doing an hour of weights a day, 20 minutes of cardio is suffice to make sure you're not getting skinny fat. So if you're someone that's been obsessing over cardio, you think cardio is what's gonna get you lean, all right? You're trying to lose weight, eat healthy, lift weights hard, lift weights heavy, and just work a little bit of cardio in there, all right? 4 days, 5 days maximum is good for that, but limit the cardio, up the weights if you're trying to lose weight, and I promise you're gonna have better results, all right? So if you have any questions, let me know. We can keep talking about this. We're gonna talk more about HIIT, how to do more kind of HIIT cardio. We obviously put free HIIT workouts online for you all the time, but work out smarter, not harder, hit those weights, eat healthy, and we will see you guys again here next time. Bam.